My contribution, I help build the robots, that's for one. Second, I try to help everyone stay on task. Not like, so, you know?
I will testify that Ethan does really help with morale.
I try.
Yeah, he tries. And
I try to help people, I help guide, you know? I'm like the father, the founding father. Hello, my name is Ethan Wynn. I am the president of the Robotics Club.
Hi, my name is Toy Tai. I'm the Robotics Club vice president.
Hi, I'm Noah, and I'm secretary of Robotics Club.
Hi, I'm Aiden Kim, and I'm your treasurer of Robotics Club.
Means building and coding. Means building and coding.
You're not looking at
I am looking at the camera.
It means.
You're going. I'm sabotaging this video, bro.
You're supposed to be yapping. Have the core definition of robotics. I don't want to answer like that. What is
Robotics, robotics means to me, it allows me to see my dreams of building robots. It shows that I could get one step.
It means a lot.
We got a whole as much trouble.
Stop laughing. Okay, I got a good answer, guys. I have a lot to say, but I don't know if I can say it without laughing. Why is he changing up Peppa Pig?
No, you're not helping.
At least play Cocomelon, bruh.
Robotics is a place where I can build whatever I want and dream whatever I want, and as a team, we get to make it happen. That's why I love building robots and I love coding.
I don't know. I think there's a lot. I mean, we meet more frequently than almost every other club on campus. When we had competition, we were meeting about 3 times a week, and now since we're kind of on the quote-unquote off season, we're meeting twice a week, compared to other clubs who only meet once or twice a month at max.
That's why I love building robots and I love coding and I love just designing everything and building robots as a team. It's a team effort.
I think you already said that.
Yeah. Shut up!
It's definitely a really different club, and you really build a sense of community with the people that you're with. And I mean, you get a sense of their humor, you get a sense of who they are. And a lot of people in robotics you usually don't see. I never thought I would have known Ethan outside of school or known him in class. So, I mean, being in robotics is one of the ways I was getting to know a lot of other people. And it makes me, I mean, he's a really funny guy.
I am a delight to be around.
I honestly forgot the name, but what was the name? Sparky? No.
Was it Scrappy?
Scrappy? Yeah, it was Scrappy. So yeah, we built a shooter robot, that also rammed robots. That's called Scrappy. We used it in our latest competition. That basically shot out balls to score goals, and it took around 3 to 6 months, I think, to construct it. But I feel like that even though it took a really long time, it was really fun building it as a team bonding experience. And as a team, we got to build and camaraderie basically as a whole, as a club. So
a lot of us are into little groups and categories, and just making sure that every group is on task and we're on the way to being prepared for competition, that everyone in their own sense is completing their task. And then also on the club aspect of it, because at the end of the day, we are a student-run, student-led club, is to make sure that all our paperwork are filled out, our sponsors are just getting communication from our sponsor, and then also making sure that all our dues are paid and that we are not going absolutely bankrupt.
I mainly worked on the code, so basically it's taking inputs from the controller and then turning them into physical outputs on this robot, such as putting down the wall or turning on the intake or turning on the flywheel.
The intake, or how I've been calling it for the past 3 years, the suck and spit. It rolls, right? It rolls, that's very cool. And then tri-ball, it goes like boom, boom, goes in there, bruh, and it locks. And it's cool, right? Because I got really lucky and I made it at the perfect like height, so it would roll right over the net, right? It was perfect and it was beautiful. And it was my actual blood, sweat, and tears.
And I I used a really excessive algorithm for like just the drivetrain, and I don't recommend that, but you know, it is a very good skill to have in coding, and I think.
So the base of the robot was the chassis, as you can see here, where we try to build the wheels and whatnot. We use the gear ratio, which basically is more efficient than a chain drive, because with a chain drive, you wouldn't be able to activate all 3 wheels at the same time. But with the gear ratio like this, you can activate all 3 with the same amount of power. And then after that, we added the...
This part right here, kind of like a rampish part. When we first were building it, there was a lot of...
The ramp? Like, you got it on the flywheel, your biggest...
Can you stop? Okay, look.
we made the launcher right here, which is just a simple little gear ratio where you have a big gear with a smaller gear and a smaller gear, which gives this flywheel more speed than it would have if it was only connected to this large wheel, which, as you can see, if I just roll it like that, it goes super fast. The third iteration that we added to this robot was the intake, which was basically the flywheel. What the? Yo, okay. So the flywheel's been attached, what do you call it? Intake. And then, this was just help intake balls and score goals and whatnot. And then we have the pneumatics. Yeah, pneumatics on this robot that basically acted like a wall for us to push balls and push other opponents and players. So it was really helpful.
It was a lot of work, but one of the biggest things that we changed was how it was going to be moved. When we came back from the first competition, something that we noticed was that it was not working. It was not walking so well as it should be, and it toppled over quite frequently and was very easily toppled over. So we added a little more weight to the bottom, and just to make sure that it has more stability, so that when it is going across the ramps and stuff, it's not absolutely like falling backwards. But at the end of the day, we worked really hard on it, and we changed a lot of things on it. So after our first competition, we got back and we changed we deconstructed our first robot, and we built this like almost an entirety of, I want to say 2 months. This robot was definitely a work of labor and a work of love.
I cut myself with cutting some of this metal, so it really was.
Something about robotics is that you find yourself injuring yourself more than you need.
I got some of the metal dust in my cuts.
No, yeah, sometimes on my hand, like I find metal pieces and I'm like, is that supposed to be there? And then when I have an open wound and I'm cutting stuff, it like sticks on there, and I don't know if I can ever get it out.
I come home every day and my nails are scratched and my fingers are dry.
But it's just it's at the end of the day, labor of love.
Yes.
Join robotics.